All right.
Well,
So here we go.
so with 0, I think it's going to be the 6 by 6 by 6 by 6 hypercube in the middle of everything.
Okay. So we think it's going to be a 6 by 6 by 6 hypercube.
That's 1,296.
6 to the 4th is 196.
Because we have 216 times 6. So 200 times 6 is easy, 1,200. 16 times 6 is?
96.
All right, so 6 to the 4th, we got it. Okay? So that's the number with 0 cubes. But interestingly now, what'd you say 8 to the 4th was?
4,096.
So we want this thing to be adding up to 4,096.
Well, we don't have any 5s or 6s still.
You don't think we're going to have any 5s or 6s? Okay.
We'll be able to have 4s, but how many corners does a hypercube have?
Well, doesn't it?
Because the 4s are the amounts of corners that there are.
Good question. How many corners does a hypercube have?
Well, it would have the ones on the outside and then the ones on the inside.
Well,
So
let's see, a square has 4 corners, a cube has 8 corners. A hypercube could have 12 corners, maybe. Or it could have 16 corners, depending on what the pattern is.
Okay, good. So this is a square. This is a cube. I'm trying to understand how many corners there are on a hypercube.
Well, I guess if we go a dimension lower, we would have on just a line segment we'd have 2 corners.
So that would mean there would be 16 corners.
And how about a dimension lower than a line?
1
corner.
It is the corner, the point.
So we have a point, a line, a square, a cube. So it looks like it goes 1, 2, 4, 8.
16.
16. So okay, so that's great. It's great that you decided to look for a pattern.
Yeah.
Because it's hard to visualize this, so we want to kind of try to see what the pattern is. And what's happening here is we're just sliding. So the point slides to make a line. So what used to be just one corner becomes that corner plus the other corner. The 2 corners in the line, what happens? How do they create the other corners in the square?
They slide down.
So what happens? Each corner becomes how many corners?
2 corners.
What about the square when it slides to make a cube?
It slides up, so each corner becomes 2.
Uh-huh.
And then it slides in some direction to make 16 corners.
Okay. So we're going to have 16. So does 1,296 plus 16 get us to 4,096?
No.
Not quite. But these that's great. Actually, we'll make this move. I'll start another one. So we've got the 2 easy cases done.
Yeah.
And it was good. It was good how you looked at the pattern as well to try to get there. All right. So let's see if we can do some more.